Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We are here with Viranus Donton and our goal is to go with him to Non-Will Cavern to find out what became of Galtus Previa. He's, I guess, the son of the leader of the Choral Mage or Fighters Guild. And so, but he's been sort of coddled. So our goal is to get him some experience, but make sure he survives. Did he not? Do I need to talk to him, I suppose? I assumed he was already following us. Yes, Viranus Donton.
Greetings, guildmate. What can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Viranus Donton. What can I do for you?
And your brother.
Yes, my older brother. He was lost on a mission. Metellus died valiantly, as we all knew he would. He was the best of us. I'm sure our mother is very proud of him.
Are you ready to look into Galtus Previa?
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Orain himself? Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
Your mother's not to know about this.
But she's the guildmaster. Certainly she... No, you're right. If the order came from Orain, it's a valid one. We should be off immediately. I'm sorry, it's just that I haven't been given many contracts since my brother... since the accident. Let's go. He must be in Non-Will somewhere. Let's get there quickly.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I am suspicious. First of all, Orain is very rude, so I don't like him much. But the fact that he is having us secretly bring out the son of the guildmaster against her wishes is not a great sign. I'm just hoping he actually can handle himself, because if we've got to somehow keep him alive, that's not necessarily a skill that I have. I'm just good at killing other things quickly. Looks like the cave we're going to is 250 steps away. No problem. Oh, good dodge. Didn't dodge that time. I'll take your venison, thank you. Hopefully our friend can handle this cliff like a champion. Good job, you. I mean, the cave is right outside town. Surely it's not full of terribly tough bandits. Also, from what I remember, our friend here, if I can find him, what did you get stuck on? There you are. Yeah, he's marked as essential, so he's not going to die by accident. Either he's going to survive, or he's going to have a scripted death. Are you ready? Also, it looks like my Atronach has decided not to join us. Must have gotten stuck on a rock somewhere. Oh, never mind. There we are. Viranus Donton and I have arrived at Non-Will Cavern. We'll have to clear out. We'll have to find out what happened to Galtus Previa, and I should make sure no harm comes to the young Donton. Ideally, yes. Well, we've got enemies around. Nope, don't run ahead. That's how you die. Okay, there are stupid amounts of trolls. You good? Don't think I need the troll fat. Looks like that's the way we need to go. paths. Let's check out all the other paths first. Although arguably going directly to where we need to go with this guy, solving our mission and the leaving, so that he doesn't die, would be good. Alright, that's taking me to a new area. Chamber of the Titans. That's also going to Chamber of the Titans. We haven't actually explored over to there. Huh. Well, it's not saying to go through that door, so I'm inclined to see where the other door is and goes to. That's supposedly more correct. Yeah, okay. Let's just drop that. Ring of Light, don't care. Frostbite Tome. I'll check that out. £12 for 6 seconds and a weakness to frost 75% for 6 seconds. On touch. Sure. You ready? Alright, let's head on in. Are you dead or just unconscious? Okay, just temporarily unconscious. So we were sent to a cave that is full of trolls and ogres. That's easily within my capability, but I feel like that is beyond this guy's capability. And Orin should know that. So again, I'm suspicious of him. That's the direction we're supposed to go, so let's check out... Okay, that's probably the other door we could have gone through, yes. Almost certainly. That was not the spell I was searching for. Okay. If you want to just hold still a bit. You are wasting all of my magic. There you go. Oh, there is still combat. And they are all focusing on him. Which also strikes me as odd. Like, why would they all go after exclusively him? Fortify security, 6 points. Nah. There are a ton of caves out of this room as well. Hi there. Just trying to look down that cave. Bunch of stacked up crates. But it looks like the enemy that was there is moving this way. Probably through here? And he's dropped again. Minotaur. Minotaur as well. Because, you know, trolls and ogres weren't bad enough. So he keeps getting knocked out, but stands right back up. So he's fine. But, you know, I've been in a lot of caves, and this selection of enemies is certainly something. Found Warak's tome. I guess I will bind that as well. 15 seconds of having a Daedric war axe. Oh, not console commands. Let's see where we are. So that one will loop back around to there. First one we're going for is through that tunnel. We want to still explore this way. Let's just connect this so that we have it cleared out and we've seen it on the map. It does not connect. Gotcha. Alright, and lastly down this path. That goes back out. So that's an exit. Okay. So all we have left is to go to our target. They were through here. Let's see if we can go quickly so that our friend... we can kill any dangers before our friend gets involved. We found the corpse of Galtus Previa. We should now return to Modron Orain. Broken shield. Nothing of value on you. Do you have a weapon at least? No. Just a broken shield. Alright. Well, let's get out of here then. Yeah, there were so many trolls. Fastest way will be out here. But the map is telling me to go back into the cavern. But I don't know why I would do that. Okay, you're following me. Good. So where does this leave? Okay, it's just outside. Oh, there is an enemy attacking. Oh, just a bear. Hopefully Orain can follow me down this cliff. Not Orain. Orain's from the Fighters Guild, the one who gave us the quest. Kind of want to see our friend to make sure he didn't die. Although if he died, I'm sure... Again, he's marked as an essential NPC. If he died, I would get a quest update saying that he had died. Maybe I should just fast travel. That's probably the way to handle it. Yeah. Okay. So you're alive. All is well. Now, where's Orain hiding?
What is it?
He's over here. I guess he's downstairs, and I just missed him. Oh, no, you're not in the basement. You're out in Coral? Alright. I don't know why I just assumed that the Fighters Guild guy giving out tasks would be in the Fighters Guild. Where on earth are you? Oh, you're in your home. I guess that's fair. It is early morning.
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Oh, we did hear a Dark Elf was interested in the twins in the area. Yes. What is your proposition about the Germain family?
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherlane. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
Sure. I'll listen.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows? My story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family and was never heard from again. Only his small son Renaud was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila, the brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
And what is it you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Redguard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
All right. Tell me about Albert.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, and he got greedy. The rest is history.
All right, and the Germain family as a whole?
Hubert and Renaud know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself.
And what is this stolen item?
I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
All right.
Beware. The Redguard Valley ogres are not known for their hospitality.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
I finished the job for you.
You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Pravia's disappearance?
Yeah, he was in an awful cave full of trolls, minotaur, and ogres. With no weapon.
Dead. Damn. What got him?
There were creatures inside.
I suppose that's it then. Odd that there weren't creatures around the body, though, and that it hadn't been eaten. I'll pay Donton for his contract, And I've got this for you. Good work getting him back in one piece. I might make a real soldier of you yet.
I'm the hero of the arena. I'm capable of fighting, just in case you didn't know.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yes, that's me. So you don't need to make a fighter of me. I'm the hero of Kvatch. You have heard of me.
I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. The little fetcher.
Did he default again?
Wish I knew what happened. He had a contract for a local mage in Bravil. Didn't seem like a particularly difficult assignment. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Get yourself down to Bravil and find Maglir. Make sure that contract of his gets done. And send him to me.
Alright. Can't ask about Maglir.
Stop staring at me. Let's get to work.
Okay. So we have 2 quests we just gained there. So we've got Find Maglir, but then also we have going to Weatherly and acquiring an item. So Weatherly was down here. I think we'll take care of that before we just rush into the next Fighters Guild quest. I can take on some ogres, we just did. And this time we don't need to babysit someone. Like, part of me thinks that having an immortal character with you should help in a fight, but he wasn't that good. Hello, troll. Goodbye, troll. Yeah, so most of the trolls we've seen in the wild go down with a single hit, but the ones in that cave took 2 hits, which also surprised me. I was sure there was something more going on because of that. Let's get us some venison, just so I can make better healing potions. Hi there. You are not an ogre. You are in fact a goblin warlord. Don't need your dwarven mace or your elven shield. Because that's the cave we're talking about. Right here, Redguard Valley Cave. Why are there goblins? I've arrived at the entrance to the Redguard Valley Cave. I should proceed inside. I did no damage to you with those 2 strikes. Alright, I think you might be immune to shock. Four strong potions of healing. I will gladly take those. So is this not going to be ogres and it's going to be goblins? Or are there goblins intermingling with ogres? There are apparently ogres inside and goblins outside. Odd. How do you guys feel about shock? Seem to be immune. Good dodging. Probably should try capturing some of these souls as well, since my mace is starting to go down. Nope, did not. I was trying to get them slightly more injured before I used my soul trap. So that's the direction we need to go. Are there any caves? No. So we've got the entrance we came in here, I think. Yes. And then a side cave over... No, that's not actually a side cave. It just kind of looked like it. Captured a soul. What do you got for me? Not in Azura's star. Well, let's use some of these commons I've got kicking around. And a bunch of grands. They must be commons. Because they didn't go into Petty or the Lesser. Okay, I've got a greater soul here, but I think that was already filled. Oh, I did not mean to jump there. I ran out of magic. Captured soul. Yeah, you're common. Huh. Would not have figured big ol' ogre would just be common. So we got a cave down there. You know what? I probably, rather than using all of my Wilkenstones, I should use these potions of sorcery that I never use but carry around weighing me down. Goodbye. Alright, cave over there. That's not a cave. Let's look at our map. So that's where we want to go. So let's check out what's over here. Alright, let's keep using potions. Hey, a chest. We haven't run into many of those. 25 points of feather. Not that big of a deal. Alright, which direction do you go? You're gonna head back the direction we're supposed to go. You should be reconnecting to... yeah, here. Okay. Oh, this is the chieftain. Just gonna use up a couple more potions. I suppose I should have grabbed the chieftain's soul to see if it would be rated higher. Honor Blade of Coral? It's not magical, but it's worth 1,000. I'm wondering if that's... yeah. Retrieve the Honor Blade of Coral from the Ogre Chieftain. I think this has to be the item Fathis was seeking. However, due to the nature of the item, I think someone at Castle Coral would be anxious to have this back. I need to decide whether to sell the weapon to Fathis or return it to the castle. Yeah, so Fathis is going to be unhappy because I'm going to return it to the castle. Because I'm a good person. Yeah, I should consider swapping you out for a smaller Atronach. Because you just can't fit in any of the caves that we've been spelunking in. So yeah, let's go to Castle Coral. rather than to Fathus.
How are you today?
I am well.
What's your story? Well met.
Good to see you.
You. Hi, Laith Waverick.
Hello, I'm Laith Waverick, the Chief Herald and Countess Valga's attendant. Welcome to Coral.
Tell me about Countess Valga.
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
Okay. Any rumors?
Both the new Fighters Guild recruits got back alive. It's a good start.
Yes. Do you know anything about this stolen item?
Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why?
I found it.
This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Coral for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Coral. You've done a great service to Coral, and you should be proud.
Escutcheon of Coral?
Fare thee well.
I don't even know what that would be. That is not a word I'm familiar with. It's armor. It's a shield. Okay. Fortify endurance 9 points and reflect damage on self 30%. How does that compare to my other shield? Reflect spell 14% is what I had. I think reflect all damage 30% is better, and a boost to my endurance I'm not going to say no to. Cool. Are you considered heavy armor or light? You are heavy armor, which is also good. I mean, the weight's not good, but heavy armor is what we have been training primarily. And we're encumbered. Hi there.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Are you? First, what do you know about the Chancellor?
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orcato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being.
Any other rumors?
I've sometimes thought I'd like to make a pilgrimage to the Way Shrines, but my duties prevent me from such extensive and dangerous travel.
Fair. What's this investigation? Maybe I can help.
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
I thought she was going to mention that her husband's sword had been stolen, but no, it's his painting. Yes, I'd be glad to help.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
Interesting. So you want me to just gather clues about the stolen painting?
Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
And tell me about this painting.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas.
There was a guy who was able to paint lifelike images into paintings. Just saying. So, who would you recommend I talk to among the castle residents?
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder.
Okay,
Good luck, investigator.
cool. Yeah, I think we'll look into that next time. Seems like a fun quest. My thought, though, is that we've been given keys to access restricted areas, and I still need to probably fence more stolen goods. So that seems like that's going to work out well for me. But we'll put a pause here. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.